Quarantine tonight, quarantine tonight, quarantine tonight, quarantine tonight, quarantine tonight, quarantine tonight, quarantine tonight. Hello!
And welcome to Quarantine Tonight. I'm Cody.
And I'm James.
And this is a show about the quarantine by a couple quarantiners for the quarantiners.
Guys, we are so excited to be back for season 2 of Quarantine Tonight. I hope you guys missed us, because we certainly missed you.
Yeah, guys, we're so happy to be back, and we got a killer show for you tonight. We're going to be checking in with James and see what he's listening to out there. We're also checking in with our favorite friend Milo and see what he's climbing up to. And we're also going to check in with a friend of ours and see how he's keeping safe.
Ooh, but speaking of Cody, we had a couple days off. How was your weekend?
Oh my god, it was so nice to have a couple days off, guys. I just stayed in, and that was it. I did get a nice little Bumble notification.
Hey-oh, tell me more.
Well, she's COVID-19 negative, so that's nice.
Wow, she got tested. She must be important.
Well, she's very rich. What about you, James? How was your relaxing weekend?
Well, Cody, it was very relaxing. I really got into yoga and meditation. Really trying to kind of center myself, kind of get into my inner peace, and just not think about that lying, cheating, backstabbing ex-wife of mine and her new boyfriend, Michael.
Okay, 'cause I was going to say, you were screaming a lot in your room this weekend.
It's called chanting, and it's good for me. All right, guys, let's move on to our first segment of the night, headlines.
A Greek Australian man is being praised as a good Samaritan for handing out $100 bills to all the people standing in line at the unemployment center.
Wow, that's got to be the most popular Greek Australian since Mykonos Dundee. Hey-o! In Alabama, a 4-year-old girl who went missing for 2 days in the wood was found safe and sound with her dog by her side.
Guys, that is amazing news. When asked what she did, she said she tried 3 different porridges. One was too cold, one was too hot, one was just right, and it was chased out of the house by 3 angry bears.
Wow, and I heard her grandmother turned into a wolf.
And finally, Yale University is unveiling their popular happiness course online for free. And it's linked to a fun little podcast called The Happiness Lab.
Wow, a podcast about happiness. Maybe I should listen to that.
Please do.
Speaking of podcasts, that brings us on to our next segment, What We Listening To with James.
What We Listen To with James is brought to you by Singing for Dummies. Guys, we've been stuck in our places for 2 weeks now. And if you're with a significant other or a roommate, you're probably running out of ways to annoy them. So can I recommend something for you? Singing for Dummies. Pick up the hobby of singing. And if you're trying to learn how to sing by doing it from a book, you probably suck. So this would be perfect to annoy them even more. Singing for Dummies.
All right, guys. This week we're going to talk about podcasts. Now, I love podcasts. Everybody loves podcasts, but there's so many of them out there. But how do you listen to them all? You can't. There's too many. But guess what? I'm going to teach you a brand new technique to listen to 3 podcasts at the same time. Trust me, I know it sounds crazy, but it works. Let me show you how. First, you got to get your podcast going. First, I actually like to recommend a true crime podcast to kick it off. I love Making a Murderer, one of my favorites. I get them going. Second of all, you need a comedy podcast. So I love the Bodega Boys. They crack me up. You get them going. And then you need something that's really gonna kind of infiltrate your mind. Some kind of propaganda. For that, I love Joe Rogan. Go nowhere else for that. And then once you have them all going, all you need to do is you take a deep breath, close your eyes, plug your nose, and watch. Oh, James. I did it. I heard them, all 3 of them at once. like 3 clear different rays of light beaming into my brain. It's just peace and madness and knowledge and podcast.
Oh, okay.
That's
okay.
it. That's the answer.
Okay, we're gonna turn this off for a minute. It looks like this is a kind of hard technique to master at once. When do you suggest trying to do this?
Well, I always do this to fall asleep.
Well, it looks like that works.
Alrighty,
guys.
Moving on to our next segment, What We Climb In with Milo.
This is where we check in with our friend and see what he's climbing up to.
Milo, are you there?
Woo! What's up? It's Milo here, which means it's climb the clock. Let's get good. Come on. Woo! Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Woo! Yeah! Come on, Milo. Woo! That's it for me. Time to take a nap.
Oh, well, thank you, Milo, and you certainly earned that nap.
Well, we'll check back in with him when he wakes up. Alrighty, guys, moving on to Quarantine Check. And this is the part of the show where we check in with a friend and see how their quarantine is going.
Guys, tonight, Quarantine Check is brought to you by ice. Ever have a drink and go, that's just not cold enough? Ice can help with that. Ever get punched in your face by your ex-wife's new boyfriend, Michael, because you ruined their quarantine hike? Ice can help with that too. Whatever the price, get some ice.
Alrighty, well, let's check in with our friend Michael and see how he's staying safe there at home. Michael.
Thank you for having me on your show, James and Cody. I appreciate it. And today, I'd like to talk to you and all those fans out there about personal protection and how you can protect yourself and your family in an epidemic. See, here's the thing. Bullets will run out, but skills that are sharpened never fail. Okay? So, first off, over here. This was given to me by my sensei. God rest his soul. This right here is a balance board. Now there's 3 aspects of this dojo that we take very seriously. 1 is balance. You gotta be able to balance at any given time. Okay? 2, we take our health very serious. As you can see, this is ginger ale with green tea. In any dojo, you drink green tea. In any epidemic, you drink ginger ale. Best of both worlds. Now, I want to show you the most dangerous part of my dojo. Come on. Who's that? That's right. World's most dangerous terrorist. Coronavirus, aka COVID-19. I'm going to show you what we do to viruses around here. Come on. Loosen up. Loosen up. For COVID. You think you can come into my country, into my home, and invade? Huh? Trying to kill my grandparents? Fuck out of here. So right here, if I stick this one in COVID, it's over right fucking now. Fight's not over. Build a dojo, join the war.
Alrighty. Well, thank you, Michael, for that very informative segment of how you're staying safe And look, if I'm the virus, I'm staying away from that guy.
Oh yeah! Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. That is all the time we have for tonight. But we are so glad that you tuned in for season 2 of Quarantine Tonight. And we'll be coming to you every night, Monday through Friday throughout the quarantine. And if you want to get in touch, please follow any of our social medias, especially our Instagram. And if you want to be on the show, or maybe submit a segment, email us at quarantinetonightshow@gmail.com.
Guys, huge news. The girl on Bumble, she wants to do a FaceTime date with me tomorrow.
Oh my God, Cody, that's amazing. What are you guys going to do?
Well, I'm thinking maybe we'll FaceTime each other and cook 2 frozen pizzas together at the same time. Pop open a nice bottle of red wine at the same time. And then watch my favorite movie, The Exorcist.
Cool. Well, hey, if you do that, you should try and use the app Netflix Party.
Oh, we'll be using Netflix Party and Chill.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And remember, wash your hands.
And your toes.
All right, good night.
Bye.
Quarantine tonight, quarantine tonight, quarantine.